So for those people who have a dream to have a business one day, doesn't matter what business they want to do, but one of the key to be strong on a business is to know 100% what you're doing. It's not like that you have the money, you want to invest in something and start to see like a tree, like a fruit tree that you're gonna put just water on it. In a couple of years you're gonna have fruit. It's almost a similar thing, but you have to know what you're doing. Like an example, I've been working on the restaurant for the last probably 26 years. Since I was like 14, I was working 12 hours a day on a Chinese restaurant on Williamsburg, Virginia. So I learned all the way from the bottom. I started like a dishwasher, and they moved me to they call it a prep area where we prepare all the vegetables and the chicken, the meats for the guys under the hood, we call it, on the line of cooking. And then I start to moving up to the fryer area, to the cook of line of cooks. And then one day I decided to I was only like a 17 probably that time, or 16 and a half, and I decided to try something else, something more like I don't know, Spanish cuisine. So I decided to start to work on a restaurant, Mexican restaurant, like a dishwasher. I start from the bottom, and then one of the things that I learned in the Chinese restaurant was to do everything faster. So they see me that I was like a different level. So they moved me right away to the cook's line. And then because I was probably the only one little more responsible in the kitchen, they offered me the manager position on the front. So I take it. There was no other thing to do, so I started to run the place when I was probably 19 years old. And then I started to learn the different ways to deal with the business, with the salesperson, with the food providers, the advertisement, with the customers. And since that time, my dream was like start studying like I see the owner of that restaurant who comes to work only 10 hours a week. So I see my shoes out there. John, I definitely want to have like a lot of free time to go to different places, meet people. But it's kind of tough to do both things on the same time. I mean, if you want to do everything right, you have to spend a lot of hours on the business, at least when you're starting to do it. Then, I mean, maybe you find like people who has the same or share the same ideas, and you can leave the people in charge, not for all the time, but at least when you want to get like a little break. So back to the point, I think the idea to have a restaurant, one, it is trying to do or business trying to do the things that you wanted to do. And if you work before on something similar, try to not do the mistakes that you see on other people. Try to fix the mistakes if you think or see one, and try to be kind of crazy, but try to be perfect, because that's one of the things that makes like the business strong. People see it, even if you think they're just gonna do it for fun. Try to make something perfect, but people see it, and that's really important when people comes to you and say the service was great, the food is great, the drinks are perfect, stuff like that. That's make you like proud that you're doing something really good. For those people who have a dream to have a business one day, doesn't matter what business they want to do, but one of the key to be strong on a business is to know 100% what you do.